Welcome to the Market Screener for April 8, 2026. This video will cover major market news and top gainers for the day. Let's dive into the major news that drove market movement. INTC saw a significant increase, up over 11% to $58.95, following a major partnership announcement, the TerraFab AI project. The catalyst for INTC's rise includes joining Musk's TerraFab project, an analyst price target upgrade, and massive retail trading volume. Daily volume reached 183.5 million shares, 1.7 times the average. Current price sits just under the resistance level of $59.17, with support at $52.91. Next up, Meta surged 6.50% to $612.42 with the launch of their Muse Spark AI model. Key factors driving Meta included the unveiling of Muse Spark AI, the shutdown of OpenAI's Sora, and a 98% spike in volume. META's daily volume hit 31.8 million shares, double the average. The current price of $612.42 is below the resistance of $633.84, with support at $572.13. AVGO jumped 5% to $350.63, fueled by a major Google AI chip deal. The catalysts for AVGO's gains include a long-term Google AI agreement, expanded Anthropic TPU access, and materially lengthened revenue visibility. AVGO saw elevated trading volume of 31.4 million shares, 1.2 times the average. The price is at $350.63, near the resistance of $360 and above support at $324.54. Now, let's look at the top gainers across the market today. DAL was a top gainer, soaring 12% to $70.29, primarily driven by beating earnings expectations and plunging oil prices. DAL's key catalysts were smashing Q1 earnings expectations, reduced costs due to plunging oil, and strong corporate travel demand. Pre-market volume for DAL was 7.4 million shares, 0.7 times the average, indicating institutional accumulation. The current price is $70.29, with resistance at $76.39 and support at $65. CCL, or Carnival Cruise Line, was another top performer, surging 11.23% to $28.03 as oil plunged and cruise stocks rallied. The boost came from the ceasefire crushing oil prices, which lowers fuel costs and thus boosts margins, leading to a strong sector-wide cruise rally. CCL's volume reached 47.8 million shares, about 92% above its three-month average. The current price of $28.03 sits between resistance at $34.03 and support at $25.20. Southwest Airlines LUV also soared, up 9.48% to $41.46 as airlines benefited from the ceasefire news. LUV's catalyst was a massive gap up today, with subsided fuel cost fears as the ceasefire sparked a broad market rally. Trading volume was 7.8 million shares, 0.8 times the average, indicating strong buying support. The current price is $41.46, below resistance at $45.37 and above support at $37.87. Now we turn our attention to the top market losers for the day. Occidental Petroleum, OXY, dropped 5.04% to $59.77 as the ceasefire crushed the oil war premium. Oxy's plunge was driven by the 5% drop on oil price declines and the rapid collapse of the war premium, with high selling volume. Daily volume for Oxy reached 25.7 million shares, 1.6 times the average, showing heavy institutional selling. The price is at $59.77, with resistance at $62.94 and support at $56.25. ExxonMobil XOM was down 6.20% to $153.75 as the oil major sank on the ceasefire news. Key factors included a 6.2% drop following the ceasefire, flagged Q1 upstream earnings headwinds, and a lowered price target from Wolfe Research. XOM saw heavy volume of 31.2 million shares, 1.4 times the average. The current price of $153.75 is below resistance at $163.91 and above support at $150.98. Chevron CVX also fell 4.30% to $192.81 as the lost risk premium hit shares. CVX slid 4.3% with the drop in oil prices, despite restarting Leviathan gas field operations, signaling strong selling pressure on heavy volume. Looking at the numbers, daily volume surged 30% above the average to 17.1 million shares, indicating strong conviction from sellers. The current price of $192.81 is below resistance at $201.54 and slightly above the support level of $188.60.